Peter, how difficult the decision is with Lucic's situation in his contract? He's obviously a unique player when he's playing well, but he's had some inconsistencies in his game as well.
It's a decision that will require some thought. You're talking about re-signing him?
Yeah.
And he's a player that has really helped us over the years. He's a signature type player. Certainly, and I lump him in with a bunch of guys that their levels of performance weren't up to snuff this year. So he's a big, strong player that we rely on, and he's paid a good salary now, and if we extend him, he'll be paid a good salary going forward. So it's a difficult decision because he's a player that creates space by his size and his style of play, and you'd want more production in general from not just him but from other players, and he falls in that category.
It's part of the unquantifiable nature with Lucic that in the postseason he can make things even tougher and wear guys down at a time when guys are probably wearing down anyway. And if so, when the team doesn't make the playoffs, is it hard to sell an 18-goal season as being worth $6 million?
He brings the intangible stuff to the playoffs, the size, the strength, the leaning on guys, the timely scoring, the clutch play in general. So it's part of the equation, and certainly you would expect production. And again, I don't want to pick on Lucic here because I think a lot of the players didn't perform to the level at where we expect them to be, and he's one of them.
He said he was affected by everything that kind of happened at the end of last year, the criticism of him, and maybe tried to take a little bit of edge out of his game, at least early on this year, and struggled with that. How much of a balance was that in conversations with him? How difficult was it to keep him in a place where he's on the ice, not taking dumb penalties, but also playing with the edge that is so much a part of his game?
It's a balance, and he expressed the same things to me in our exit interview. It's a balance that is a balance, or getting to that balance. That's something that we talk about with Marchand too, and certainly other players have their balance with the level of grit versus skill, and Luch is in that boat, and I think one of the things he said to me that I'll share with you is he wasn't in the right frame of mind, and it might have been kind of the follow-up from what he said to you following the Montreal series. Like, he didn't have the right frame of mind going into the year, whether it was kind of a defensive frame of mind, meaning he was didn't want to be as aggressive as he normally is. Who knows?